Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Naughty News. I am your host GreenLee. Sorry that I haven't been uploading in the past 2.5 months now. There's no reason for that actually, I've kind of just forgot. So I literally started scripting this yesterday. So there is not a lot of other news in the other news section. There could have been a lot more, but there's like nothing there. But the gaming news and the Quicklash stuff is still pretty filled out. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. So with the gaming topics, let's begin with the PlayStation VR 2. Yes, there's a trailer on the PlayStation VR 2. I don't know if it's gonna have like an actual name or is it just gonna be called the PlayStation VR 2. But whatever the case is, it looks great. It visually looks really good, and the controllers and the headset itself is what I'm really excited about, because just like the PS5 controller, the VR2 controllers both have haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, which means if you like pull back a bow and arrow, it gets heavier to hold as you let go, and then it all releases. And of course the vibrations on the haptic feedback, so everything's like just really like accurate and feels really good on your hands. But they also implemented that with the actual headset itself. There's like, I forget what it's called, but I think it's just like I think it's literally just called headset feedback or headset haptic feedback, something like that. And it's where at the top of the headset, if you like, I don't know, get shot or take damage, something like that, you can feel the vibrations on your head. And that's kind of nuts. Obviously there'll probably be an option to turn it off for people who don't like that kind of stuff. But for me, that's gonna be so cool to experience. So yeah, the PlayStation VR 2 looks nuts, has brilliant features, and I'm pretty sure even the graphics on it are also pretty nice. It'll probably be your usual 500, 600, maybe 700 pound headset. Pretty expensive. So I can't wait for the PlayStation VR 2 coming out. I think it's next year. Yeah, I think it's next year. So stay tuned for that. Speaking of PlayStation, the PlayStation State of Play also happened this month. I'm going to mention every single game in the Quicklash section, but I'm going to talk about a couple of games that really stick out for me that I want to talk about specifically, a couple of things that was announced in it. Starting off with Tekken 8. Tekken 8 looks brilliant. It looks fantastic. It is beautiful. Now, unlike other fighting games, I haven't played Tekken that much. I've only played Tekken 4 and Tekken 7 a bit, but from what I've seen in this little gameplay trailer, well, at least I think it's gameplay that they're showing off, it looks actually fantastic. It looks really, really good. I always wanted to get into Tekken, so I feel like Tekken 8 might actually be the game that gets me really into it. Because for anyone who does not know or does not watch this channel, I am a very big fighting game guy. You know, I like playing Street Fighter, I like playing Dragon Ball Fighters, I play Mortal Kombat, I play Smash Bros and Rivals of Aether. And even those like jokey fighting games like Stick Fight and Gang Beasts, I'm just a big fighting game guy. It's like my thing, it's my favorite genre. So I can't wait to try out Tekken 8 when it does come out next year. PlayStation's shown off this new loyalty program called PlayStation Stars. No idea what this is about. I'm pretty sure there is actually a blog up right now revealing more about this. I just haven't read that yet. But from what I understand from the little PlayStation State of Play is that PlayStation Stars is a loyalty program that basically gives you achievements for getting achievements in games. And what I think they do is, when you get points in the system, you can download digital statues, like digital products just to have and look at. On concept, that sounds cool and all, right? Because video games do that all the time with collectibles and stuff. But with video games, it's cool because you're doing it in the video game, right? And it's only for that game. But when it's a whole entire system in the console and in the software, they're kind of useless. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to flex to your friends? Do you have these digital statues that are probably really easy to get to? What is the point of this system? Like, if you wanted to get a statue, just get an actual statue. Like the ones I have here. Just get actual ones. So, like, the system just sounds stupid to me. But my mind could change when it does come out. I actually think it is coming out in October time, at the end of September. Some countries are getting it literally on the 30th. But I think for us over here in Northern Ireland over here, we are getting it sometime in October. My mind will probably change when it comes out, I don't know, but it just sounds stupid from what I've seen. It just does, it's not worth it. And then finally, the thing that really got a lot of people to be very hyped for this state of play was God of War Ragnarok. They showed more Ragnarok gameplay and other content in it, and it looks nuts. The graphics are outstanding, just like the 2018 game. It just looks really great. I haven't actually played God of War 2018. I will be playing it soon because I do have it. I want to quickly play through all of that before this one comes out because it generally does look really good. There's only one thing that I hear a lot of people talking about, and that is Thor. They're like, oh, Thor looks like this and he doesn't look good and blah blah blah. But in actual mythology, does he not look like that? Like, does he actually not look like that? Because I don't know what people are expecting him to look like, but I don't think he looks bad. I don't, Thor's cool, but I guess that's just people's personal preferences, I guess. But yeah, those are all the main things I want to talk about in the PlayStation State of Play. We will talk about it more later on in this video, but let's continue on. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Open Beta was out. Me and my friend Lewis had a couple of rounds from this. It's actually a really good Call of Duty game. It's probably the best Call of Duty game yet in a very long time. Anyways, it's very easy to be better than Cold War and Vanguard. So the fact that this game actually tries, and it is better than those two games, and it's just as good as the other Modern Warfare games, I'm glad Call of Duty's going back to being actually decent. But it was fun, and the lobbies are back. Old Call of Duty lobbies are back, where everyone's just screaming at each other and saying very questionable things. It's just a fun time. So if you didn't get a chance to play the open betas when they were out, the game is out on the 28th of October if you do want to download it for yourself. I know I'll be getting it. And up next is also very, very good news for us fans for GTA 5 who've been waiting for years to see GTA 6. GTA 6 leaks literally dropped videos, pictures, the whole shebang, everything. However, I'm not going to show any leaks on the screen. I'm just talking about it because Rockstar is going around deleting everyone's videos who even show a glimpse of GTA 6. So I'm just going to talk about it. The person who leaked it was a 17-year-old who I believe was arrested actually recently, which is fair enough. You did leak a private company's game. And I want to talk about the game just for a small bit. Despite still being in really early development, looks really good. It looks really good for early development build. Like, it's actually kind of nuts. It looks just as good as GTA 5 in its early development. Which is why, when I hear people on Twitter, and this actually triggers me, who don't understand how game design works and how games are made, they see this early development build, and they can even see, like, the code on the screen being, like, changed as the clip is going on. They look at it and they go, this looks like trash, this is doo-doo. And I'm like, huh? It's early development and it looks good for early development. Imagine 2 years down the line when we get like actual proper trailers and stuff. It's going to go nuts. It's going to look like such a good game. I can't wait for this to come out. Although I'm glad that it was now like GTA 6 is confirmed and all, but I kind of wish we got the news in another way because it is kind of sad that it was leaked. But now that we know it's true, it's real, it's no longer just a dream. GTA 6 is finally coming out. But yes, GTA 6 is indeed coming out. It'll probably take another 2 or 3 years to come out. But for an early development build, I like it a lot. And I understand how games are made, so I don't give a crap for looking like how it does for an early development build. But it looks good. I like it. I can't wait to see more in the future. Dragon Ball The Breakers Boo gameplay and far more of a shotgun. So Boo is the brand new killer in this Dead by Daylight type Dragon Ball Z game coming out. And of course, my prediction actually came true. Farmer with a shotgun is in this game. He's like some regular offlane Dragon Ball character, but he's really popular for just being a random character that was just memed to death for no reason. But yeah, Farmer with a shotgun's a cool character, and I'm glad he's in the game because that was my prediction for him to be in the game. And Boo's gameplay is pretty interesting actually. It's pretty fun to look at. You can also go inside of Boo, I think, from what I've seen, and you can pull them apart from the inside like Goku and Vegeta do in the anime. Not much to talk about. We haven't really seen much of Boo other than the trailer and a little bit of 20-minute gameplay from producers and stuff. But other than that, we haven't seen much of Boo, so there's not much to talk about other than he just looks cool. And the new map is pretty cool as well, and his features are epic. There's not much to talk about there. Oh, there was also a Dragon Ball The Breakers beta, which I only got to play 10 minutes of. I was very late to it, so I didn't even get into a proper game. But at least I got to customize my character and all that for when it comes on PlayStation, so I don't need to worry about doing that. If it does save, that is. Yeah, if you want to watch any Dragon Ball Breakers gameplay, just type in the beta and people will probably have tons of videos on it. So go take a look for yourself. More Dragon Ball news. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Bardock, the father of Goku DLC. So it's been a very long time since we got Kakarot DLC, but it seems we're going to get a new Bardock one. And not only that, we're also getting another 2 DLCs later on in the future for this game, which is nuts. I don't know what they're gonna do it on, because from my understanding, the DLCs have to actually be canon. Now I know Father of Goku isn't exactly like canon anymore, but in a way it still sorta is, because everything that happens in it is still classified as canon. Just it was just all retconned because of the Broly movie. Both did it very good, I think. I actually just prefer Father of Goku, so I'm kind of glad it's getting a DLC. And it looks pretty good. We didn't see much of it, but from what we've seen, it looks pretty high quality, pretty nice. It'll probably be just as big as the Trunks DLC, and I hope it is just as big as the Trunks DLC, because it looks really fun and really good. But there's not really much to talk about it because it was just a cinematic trailer. And now this next piece of news, this is gonna go nuts. Street Fighter 6 had multiple announcements and trailers over the past month, and they are nuts. So they showed a World Tour trailer showing more of like the story mode thing with your custom creator character, and it's so cool. The character creation is so like well made. It kind of reminds me of the Monster Hunter one. It's very accurate. I could literally make a guy who looks like me in Street Fighter 6, and I think that's awesome. They also showed Ken, E Honda, Dalsum, Balanka, and it was just all the gameplays are so fantastic. Ken is my favorite part of all these announcements because recently I've been liking Ken a lot. I've been playing a lot of Ken recently in Street Fighter 5. So seeing him in Street Fighter 6 just looks so good and fluent. It's awesome. They also showed the base game roster, which is the picture you're seeing now on the screen. The base game roster is pretty big. I think it's bigger than Street Fighter 5 by like, what, 2 characters? I don't see Rashid in there, so is Rashid gonna be like DLC or unlockable or like I don't know what, but I hope he's not DLC because I like Rashid and I don't want to spend money on my guy Rashid. And they also shown off a little trailer for the closed beta tests that's gonna come out. I signed up for them. Hopefully I get in because I would love to play some Street Fighter 6 early. That's basically everything that was shown about Street Fighter 6. My favorite thing is obviously the custom creator characters and Ken. The gameplay is just nuts. You've probably been seeing it on the screen right now. But it's great. Street Fighter 6 is probably the best looking fighting game today, in my opinion. Even better than Tekken 8, when we were looking at it early on. I think it's better than Tekken 8, honestly. That's all I have to say for Street Fighter 6. And last but not least, in the gaming topics, we have the Overwatch 2 launch trailer, or the other millions of trailers they released this month. A lot of Overwatch 2 stuff is happening, but that's probably because it is out next month on the 4th of October. But yes, Overwatch 2 is coming out, and it looks great. It is very similar to the first game, obviously just like with a few differences like more characters, it's slightly more polished, and there's a battle pass system now because it is free to play. And also Overwatch 1 is getting shut down. The servers are just boom, dead when Overwatch 2 comes out, which is sad, you know, because I really enjoyed playing Overwatch 1, but because Overwatch 2 is basically just the first game, just updated, it makes sense why they just shut down the first game and just have everyone play the second one, because it is free to play after all. Everyone who played the first one can just hop in. And I also do think you keep your progress from the first game as well, so you keep all your skins, your other things that you get in Overwatch. It's been a while since I've played Overwatch. I haven't played it since 2018, 19. It's been a while since I've played that game. But I can't wait for Overwatch 2 to come out. I'm going to be addicted to it. It looks great. The cinematics are great as well. The combat just looks as juicy as ever. Who explains combat like that? Not the point. It just looks great, and I want to play Overwatch 2 when it does come out. Now for other news. So, Deadpool 3 teaser. This is insane. So, Ryan Reynolds hops in on his little camera on his YouTube channel, and he starts talking about Deadpool 3, and we're like, what's going on? It's #1 in trending, everyone's going nuts. Hugh Jackman returns as the Wolverine, and it's just it's I'm going insane. I love the Deadpool movies. Me and my dad watch them all the time. Deadpool is just awesome. He's one of my favorite like Marvel characters of all time, and it's gonna be great. And I can't wait to see Hugh Jackman return as Wolverine as well. It's nuts. I don't know. I can't really say much on it because it was just a video of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds putting down beside each other talking about Deadpool 3. And we saw the little logo as well. It looks great. I love Deadpool. Yes, Deadpool 3 is coming out. Don't know when. And then the last thing in other news, I did say there was not much here. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is out. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is a anime on Netflix based on the game Cyberpunk 2077 or 2077, whatever you want to call it. And Cyberpunk, because of this anime, it's very good apparently. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to watch it. It's so good that tons of Cyberpunk players who like stopped, or like even people who haven't even played the game yet, they hop into Cyberpunk and play it. And Cyberpunk hasn't been this big in a long time. Mostly because of two reasons. One, the anime like DLC or anime free update or whatever. I don't know, is it free or is it DLC? I think it's free. So like anime, the stuff is coming out in the game now. So like the fill-in from the anime is now in the Cyberpunk game, and other stuff from the anime is in the game. And not only that, the game has also been fixed very good now. Like most of the things that were wrong with the game have been fixed recently. So you kind of have a mix of like, oh, the game's no longer batshit broken, and the anime that are like combining together, and everyone's coming back to this game, everyone's playing it, and it's like on sale constantly. So a lot of people are buying this game. I'm gonna be getting it soon because, like I said, it is on sale a lot. So I'll just get it on my PC when it's back to £25 again. Which should probably be like another week because it's on sale like every 2 weeks. Cyberpunk Edgerunners is out. Apparently it's fantastic. A lot of good reviews. Brought a lot of people back to the game. So I'm excited to go watch it. And you should too. And now, let's hop in the Quicklash. This is part of Naughty News, so I just quickly go through everything that I feel like didn't need to be part of the main sections, but is still part of the gaming/TV news. So we're just going to quickly go through everything. Starting off with everything that's shown at the State of Play. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, Demio, Like a Dragon Ishin, Hogwarts Legacy, like new content or whatever, Pacific Drive, Sin Duality, Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, and the new God of War PS5 controller, which kind of looks nuts as well. And then from here we're going to talk about just other games and shows, things that's been happening in the news. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R is out. New Fall Guy season featuring Alien from Alien and Hatsune Miku. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai sequel confirmed. House of the Dead remake. Rick is in multiversus. And then finally, Have a Nice Death natural disaster update. That does it for Quicklash. I hope you enjoyed all the news that we were given so far. This month has been pretty nuts. And now on to channel news. This is part of Naughty News where I shout out one lucky viewer, subscriber, or friend of mine. And the day's shout out goes to It Is JC, or JC for short. So JC is a friend of mine. I've known them for a while, and they are a streamer. They used to do YouTube videos, but I don't think they do videos anymore. But they are a trick streamer, and they do lots of Minecraft streaming. They're mostly a Minecraft streamer. I think sometimes they do something else, but they are mostly a Minecraft streamer, and they are very good at what they do. I do hop into some of their streams and I chat for a bit. And the streams are just great to watch. It's something nice to have on to watch. I think it's great. And his community is very loving. His community is nice. JC's just a nice guy in general, and he is very good at talking to his chat. Anytime I'm in his stream, the moment someone types in chat and it pops up in the stream, he instantly reads it out and starts interacting. He's very good with doing that. He is very good at interacting with the chat, and he's very good at what he does. So if you want to watch some Minecraft streamers, I do highly recommend JC. And on the channel news, Random GSC's birthday was recently. So yes, happy birthday Random GSC. He did do a birthday video on his channel explaining updates, what he's going to be doing with his channel and stuff. So if you do want to check that out, of course Random GSC will always be on my little channel thing. So always just hop into my channel, you'll see all of Basement Gang. Check out Random GSC, it's his birthday recently. Even though it's going to be past his birthday now, you can still give him some birthday wishes if you want. So happy birthday, Random. And that does it for channel news. And now Ben for the weather report. Ben?
Well, Lee, Lee, I can't see a goddamn thing. It's dark. I don't know where I am. What the fuck was that? What was that? Lee, I don't know where the fuck you have me right now. I can't tell the weather like this, man. It's dark. It's dark and I'm cold and, you know, fuck you, Lee, back to you.
Thank you, Ben, for that weather report. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. Don't forget to check out my Twitch and my Twitter and my other social medias in the description below. And with all that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.